Hi, my name is Paul Doroshenko. I'm one of the BC Driving Lawyers, and I want to talk to you today about the offence in the Motor Vehicle Act of running a yellow light. Now, why am I not talking to you about running a red light? I want to talk to you about running a yellow light first, because this is very important. A lot of people don't know about running a yellow light. They think that if they can safely travel through on a yellow or amber light, that they're permitted to do so. That is not the case. You are required to stop your vehicle when the light turns yellow, so provided you have not entered the intersection. So if you're before the stop line and that light turns yellow, you are supposed to stop your vehicle, and going through a yellow light is an offense. Now the interesting thing is, it's the same number of demerits if you get a red light ticket as if you get a yellow light ticket. It's 2 demerits in both cases, but the legal standards is a little bit different when it comes to a yellow light ticket. So if you can safely stop, you are required to stop at a yellow light. When it comes to a red light, you absolutely must stop. That's strict liability, and anytime you go through a red light, you're committing an offense. So anytime you go through a yellow light, you should be aware of the circumstances and know that you may have to explain it if you are given a ticket for running a yellow light. Now, you can't just rely on physics when it comes to explaining it. You can't just say, look, I was going 50 kilometers an hour and I was 2 meters before the stop line and therefore it was impossible to stop. You have to be able to explain why you could not have safely stopped before that intersection, and that onus can be fairly high. Now, the Crown has to persuade the court beyond a reasonable doubt that an offense has been committed, that all of the elements of the offense have been put before the court. But once that has been proven to the court, once that evidence is before the court, the onus switches in a yellow light ticket to the driver, essentially, to explain why, in those circumstances, the only safe option was to go through, that you could not safely have stopped for the light. The yellow light ticket may not seem like a lot when it's only 2 demerits, but it is a significant safety issue, and if there's any pattern of poor driving in your driving record, the superintendent of motor vehicles is likely to look at your driving record and think that some enforcement action is appropriate. So it's the type of ticket you would prefer not to have on your license. We defend traffic tickets all over British Columbia. We're the BC Driving Lawyers, and you can get us at 604-608-1200. You can also just Google us, bcdrivinglawyers.com.